Plugins are a great way to truly take your Minecraft server to the next level. And in this video, we're going to be looking at some of the best plugins that you can have on a Minecraft server. The goal of which being to have most of these targeted at general servers, not necessarily just survival servers, but other types of servers as well, be it this will work on survival servers for sure. The first plugin on our list is Essentials X. And as the name implies, it's essential to a lot of Minecraft servers. It adds in things like /spawn, /TP. It can add in warps, kits, and even quick commands. Like instead of having to type /game mode creative, you can just type /GMC in chat and get to creative. I honestly can't play on a Minecraft server if it doesn't have Essentials installed on it because I'm just so used to all of the essential commands. It even allows you to do things like allow players to set their own time and weather independent of the server. So you can do P time day and set your time to day while the rest of the server is still nighttime. This plugin is really great, adding in tons of different permissions for all of those different things. So that is why it is number one on the list. And if you're looking for a plugin that you need to add, well, Essentials is probably one of them. Another is World Edit. And the reason being, World Edit can really make building things in your server a lot easier. If you're building a spawn out on your server, instead of placing individual blocks, use World Edit. It allows you to place a ton of blocks with just a command. Literally just make a selection, if you will, and then boom, you run a command and you can fill that with any blocks that you want. There's also different brushes that allow you to do things like add in trees, create different block textures that then paint the landscape. It's a great way to create pathways in between areas. Truthfully, there is so much you can do with World Edit, and if you don't have it on your server, it's worth adding. Just like luck perms. And if there's actually two plugins that you must have on a Minecraft server from this list, the first, Essentials X, the second, luck perms. And really those two kind of go hand in hand because you can use all the permissions Essential X adds in luck perms. What does luck perms do? What allows you to set up ranks and different roles and levels on your server to where you can have an owner rank, for example, to where you can do everything. And then you can have a default player rank where they can't do things like stop the server or go into creative mode, but you could give them that player time and player weather command that I mentioned earlier from Essentials. You could also have a builder rank, for example, and give them World Edit permissions because they're building on your server. Or if you wanted to, here in a second, we're going to be talking about another plugin called Player Warps. If you wanted to limit the amount of warps players could use, guess what? You can use a permission to do that using luck perm. So permissions on a Minecraft server are a great way to control what users can do. Whether you want users to be able to ban other users, you can create a moderator rank and let moderators ban users using permissions. So luck perms is really something you've got to have on a Minecraft server, in my opinion. However, where you host your Minecraft server is also super important. You want to make sure it's high quality, you've got great hardware, and you don't have to worry about lag and things like that, while also maybe having live chat support, an amazing help center. Am I talking about something? Yes, I'm talking about our company, SimpleGameHosting. Go to the first link in the description down below, the breakdown.xyz/simple, to start your very own Minecraft server with plugins. Literally in checkout, just select Perper as your server type. That's the server software that allows plugins. And from there, you can add plugins to your server. We have high quality hardware, and on top of that, we have live chat support and a help center to help you out with your server along the way. So go check out SimpleGameHosting at the first link in the description down below, the breakdown.xyz/simple, to start your very own Minecraft server with these plugins on it. Nevertheless, the next plugin on our list is Jobs Reborn. The cool thing about Jobs Reborn is it gives another element and another thing for players to do on your server. In this case, jobs. There's jobs for everything. Wood cutting, excavating, mining, so much stuff. Even I believe like hand-to-hand combat versus using a sword. So many different things that you can set up jobs for. And you can even create your own custom jobs with this plugin as well. What this plugin does is it takes players and pays them for doing different actions in game. It also awards them XP in the jobs plugin, allowing them to level up and rank themselves against other players. It's really cool and one of the best basically plugins for giving players something extra to do outside of just playing Minecraft. Next up though, I mentioned we were going to talk about this earlier, but Player Warps is next on the list. And Player Warps allows you to let users set their own warps. You can limit the amount of warps players can set, and with permissions you can set different levels, allowing players with higher ranks to set different warps. There's also a menu that allows you to view player warps in game. Players can categorize P-warps to be able to set them into different categories. For example, if it's a shop versus a mob spawner. So much different stuff that you can do with this plugin, and it's definitely worth checking out if you want to add warps to your server and let players use those warps and set warps of their very own. And now there's two more plugins on this list, with the next being Core Protect. Griefing is something that's bound to happen on any Minecraft server. Literally, there's no way around it, and Core Protect is an anti-grief plugin that logs basically everything that happens on your server. Then you can take and roll areas of the server back. So for example, if someone creates a massive grief on your server, destroys an entire town, That's okay, because as long as you have Core Protect installed, literally with just the stroke of a command, you can restore that area to how it was before the grief. On top of all that, you can see who griefed it by simply right-clicking with Core Protect Inspect enabled and see exactly who broke a block. See who placed a block. And then with that, you can roll it back and just roll back stuff that user did, or you can roll back everything in that area for a certain amount of time. So much different stuff in that regard, but you can see who placed it, so you can ban them from the server if you don't want them coming in and griefing in the future. Core Protect, in my opinion, is one of the best grief plugins out there for stopping grief on a server without having to set up different protection plugins and things like that. And last but not least on the list, we do have Mcmo. This is in the same vein as Jobs Reborn, but Mcmo takes it another level, adding in MMO style features and ranking to your Minecraft server. Again, you've got excavation, you've got wood cutting, you've got mining, you've got acrobatic, that's literally when you take fall damage, for example. You've got fishing and so many more different amazing ways that you can rank up and get levels on the server. As you rank up, you unlock different perks and different things like that. For example, you get the chance of getting 2 pieces of ore instead of 1 with MCMMO. You also can get glowstone while excavating and getting dirt. So much cool stuff that can be added in. Of course, it can all be customized in the MCMMO config file. So MCMMO is a great plugin to add to your server. It is paid, but it is worth every penny. Nevertheless, what plugin did we miss? Let us know in the comments. And of course, you can see all of these plugins in the description down below and the link down there. That will take you to where you can see all these amazing plugins and a few more. So go check it out at the second link in the description down below to get these plugins. Nevertheless, we'll see you in the next video, and I am out. Peace.